What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel as we're here for episode 38 of Madden 20 Flashback Pink Slips Season 2 with the Hawaii Warriors, where we sit through the first episode at 3-1. Really good, riding our high horse. However, we are coming off of our only loss in Week 4 against the Houston Oilers. That was a sim game, and we get a chance to avenge that in Week 7 against the Oilers, where we actually get to hop in and play. But today we're going to be going through Week 5. We're going to include the bye, so we're going from 5 to Week 9. And we're going to kick things off with a sim game against at least at face value, a pretty solid-looking Washington Redskins team. 3-1 from the last episode, just in case you missed it. Players that we have added to the squad include Andre Caldwell. Boo! This Herrera guy. Boo! Eric Wood. You know, hey, I don't think we added like one really, big time player, to be honest with you. But, we got some guys. We definitely got some guys. We got Lito Shepherd here. We got Lito Shepherd, big guys like that, like Lito Shepherd and other guys. So it was not a good episode in terms of wins. We got big wins. More so we're just trying to get depth guys and stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, man, I'm ready to get this, annoying sim game out of the way against Washington. Hopefully we can win. I'm expecting to lose, but then we get Week 6 and Week 7 that we get to hop in, play with the monster known as Colt Brennan, and try to get back-to-back dubs entering that Week 8 bye. All right, so it's the Redskins. Should probably win. Got the hiccups. Bringing that to you live. Actually, I hope I don't have the hiccups, but as you can see, they were 3-1. We're 3-1. It's both, it's one of those things. At the end of the day, in the sim, when you have a 61 overall quarterback, you gotta get some weird results every now and again, because ultimately the game at some point is gonna go, well, something has to give, and the giver is usually gonna be the team with the worst quarterback. And it wasn't really his fault today. Tony Romo slinging the rock there as the Redskins knock off the Hawaii Warriors 31-24. Yeah, that's an annoying loss, considering we're an 87 overall and they're an 80 overall. Thank God we implemented the sim rules. They won the game, which is worth 1 star. They have the turnover battle, which is worth half a star. Looking at their player stats, with 3 touchdowns for Tony Romo, that is worth half a star. Over 100 yards for Marshawn Lynch, half a star. On the receiving front, Leonard Pope, big 6'8" tight end, went over 100 yards. That's half a star. And defensively, they got 2 sacks from Jeremiah Trotter. 3 total interceptions, Josh Wilson, Derek Johnson, and Brian Scott, which gave them a 5-star performance. But we have it, so it's a 2.5. Then you round up. It's a 3-star performance from the Washington Redskins, a +6 upgrade. I'm going to put a little bit of a veto there. I'm going to give him a free player. Peyton Hill is one of my favorite players of all time. So I'm just going to... I'm gonna give them a free upgrade at that fullback spot by giving them Saka Polite. But their big +8, Jay Ratliff, is their starting defensive tackle. He's a 72 star at 28. Is easily the biggest. They need a guard and D tackle, so I'm gonna give them Pecco, who I would like to keep on the team. Obviously, with the Hawaii thing and as many Polynesians as possible. Well, not many as possible. That sounds weird. I'm just trying to. It makes sense that a lot of these guys want to come there and want to play for us, but. It's the upgrade that makes sense for the +6. Plus, I'm getting Peyton Hills. Come on, it's a fullback. If it was any other position other than fullback, I would never veto myself or impose myself like this. But for the case of a fullback, give me Peyton Hills. Worth checking right now is just the draft class, the 2010 draft class, to let you know where it's at. I've been doing my scouting behind the scenes. But we got Bradford, Dominican Sue, Gerald McCoy, Trent Williams, Eric Berry. We're guys like one of the best draft classes ever. Joe Hayden. Obviously, there's some busts sprinkled in there. Brandon Graham, Earl Thomas, JPP, Pouncey. You got Demarius Thomas, Bulaga, Des Bryant, our boy, our Lord and Savior, Tim Tebow. Oh, I would love to get Tebow on this team. Javid Best for like the first round guys. Gronk is also there. More so, I always start my scouting by going like UDFAs, get them across the board. So there's Garrett Blunt. Some of the later round guys, Victor Cruz, Alejandro Villanueva, Sam Shields, and of course, I mean, we feel happy with Colt Brennan, but I'll be the first one to tell you, Sam Bradford's probably worth drafting if he's still on the board when it comes to our pick. But based upon a projection, we'll get a good idea after these Week 6 and Week 7 games where I get to hop in. If we can sweep them, if we could be 5-2 going into that bye, we should feel fairly comfortable that we're not going to have a high enough pick to get a lot of those premier players. Ooh, for the brand, get the gong. Oh. Do I feel cheesy? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. But other times, you just gotta remind yourself, meta or not, Adrian Peterson's gonna Adrian Peterson. 3rd and 5, let's go. What do we got here? What do we got? Who wants to make a play? Ooh. We'll just go safe catch. Julian Edelman in his first catch in a Hawaii War uniform, lining up in the slot. Good to move the chains. Dare we? No. I was going to say, dare we go RPO? I don't think so, but I want to get something quick. Probably to Delaney Walker. Oh! Just like that, and he drops the touchdown. All right, 3rd and goal. Let's try to get Adrian Peterson. That full star for getting 2 touchdowns, or the half star for getting 2 touchdowns. Oh, come on. I think we, oh, I know. Don't ruin this for me. We're going to go for it. We're going to go here to a nice little run. We got a newly acquired player who was my inspiration. Peyton Hillis, that Cleveland Brown year was the year I was in high school. God damn it! All right, 2nd and 5. Ooh, let's get the slant here, actually. Oh, that was a panic pass, but still Delaney made the most of it. Set up a 3rd and 1. And I have to hit it. There's just no way I can't get like a first down, a touchdown, something with the fullback. I gotta get a better playbook too for fullback plays. I know, like, there's got to be better ones. But there we go. Peyton Hillis getting in there. Let's go no huddle. Let's just keep bringing it. Pound it down their throats. Peyton Hillis is getting a touchdown on this drive. Come on. No huddle. No huddle. Come on. Run behind Evan Mathis. Just run behind Evan Mathis. Yes. Yes. Peyton Hillis. Touchdown. Oh my God. He murdered him.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We gotta get another look at this. 25. Not Chris Harris, but my God, Huff. Michael Huff, I think. Just got sent back 5 yards. Oh, that is violent.
Check 26. Check 26.
And honestly, I like giving you guys defensive highlights. This is the first time you've seen them in this game. It's literally been like 3 and out. They might get a first down, and it's just pass breakups. Like, I haven't got a sack, hasn't been an interception, hasn't been a big hit. Just 3 and outs, 3 and outs, 3 and outs. Nothing worth really showing. 3rd and 8 here. Denver is in the, definitely the closest they've been to scoring all game. And we'll just get the interception. Lito Shepard. They got old man Brett Favre doing the dirty back there. I think this is like Brett Favre in an era where he was sending bad pictures of himself to New York reporters. It's not the same old Brett Favre. And hey, 46 seconds. Let's try to score here. Let's get some points. Oh no, Deshaun gets... That's Greg Wesley gets the pick, the safety, former Kansas City Chief. That was, a little bit underthrown, but we had Deshaun. All right, 3rd and 6 on the 7. Got all of our big dogs out there. Deshaun Jackson's supposed to be our main read. Can we go early? Oh, there we go. Lights out. Sean Merriman. What we needed. It's what we needed right there. 3rd and 15. I mean, we started out fairly hot. Full credit Denver. They kind of shut it down. Defensively for them, they picked it up. Offensively, they're getting drives. They're settling for points. This is where we're going to get a pick. Lito Shepard. He already got one. I'm not going to throw him under the stove there, but he should have got... Is that a saying? Throw him under the stove? Because stoves are pretty heavy. That would hurt. But an interception would have been huge. They are going to go for it on 4th and 15. We'll just go cover 2-man. Keep him in man coverage. Trust our... I don't think they have really a wide receiver that we fear. Clinton Portis is the only guy. So let's get a pass rush here. Beat the pass rush. Probably could have been a pick. Could have been a turnover. Would have appreciated that. But it's at least, well, technically, it is a turnover at downs. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, big time play. Adrian Peterson. Either him or Peyton Hillis getting a touchdown to finish out this drive will help us from a pink slip standpoint. So I'm gonna give Peyton Hillis another chance. Come on. Come on. It's against your technically your former team, Peyton Hillis. In his first game as a Hawaii Warrior, gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. A half star in pink slip scoring. We just blown the... man, we would have got we lost. We just blew half a star there by simming it because we would have had at least winning by 14 points. Brutal. But it's a win nonetheless. We'll calculate the stars from this. We won the game, which is worth 1 star. For the player stats, definitely the worst game by a mile that we've had with Colt Brennan. Playing with him, controlling him. We had a half star for Adrian Peterson going over 100 yards. We have a half star for Peyton Hillis getting 2 rushing touchdowns. We were very close for Megatron getting us some pink slip scoring. Also very close for Sean Merriman for getting us some pink slip scoring. But we did get an interception with Lito Shepard, which is worth half a star, which gives us 2.5 stars on the day. Round down to a 2 star. It's a +4 upgrade from the Denver Broncos. With our +4 upgrade, it was a very, very easy and obvious call for who we were going to use. We're going to flip McNeil, who's a 76 star dev tackle. That's actually he's not a bad player by any means, but we're going to get Joe Staley, who's superstar dev, offensive line. Yeah. I can tell you right now, opening drive, I want to throw the ball this game. What is the goddamn point? I mean, we know the quarterback, the limited. What's the goddamn point of having, Delaney Walker, Anquan Bolden, Sean Jackson, if we're just going to run the ball every single game with Adrian Peterson? I'm looking at the stats here. I mean, okay, that was terrible blocking. But the stat, Colt Brennan, he's 10 touchdowns, I think 7, 8 picks. What are we doing here? What are we really trying to establish? It's Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly's arrogance would not let that happen. So let's go. Let's get this going, baby. And let's make this a little bit of an air raid here in a revenge game trying to avenge an earlier loss in the season to the Houston Oilers. Let's go. Opening. I don't care about the slants. I don't give a what. We're going slants. Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden ran slants 90% of his routes in the NFL. I have no shame. I have no shame. Go slants again. I have no shame. And Delaney Walker snipes that one out of the air. It was intended for Calvin Johnson. And technically, with that, does not go up as a slant cheese touchdown. I'll take that because Delaney, I don't even know what he ran. Dig or something stupid like that. Either way, I'll take it. Greedy. Delaney's greedy. He went from being our team's #1 wide receiver 2 years ago and like the top 2 tight end in the league to kind of an afterthought. That's maybe his way of saying, hey, coach, hey, Chip, I'm still here. Feed me. Utilize me.
Right there. 54, right there.
3rd and 40 to a big 3rd down stop here. They are in scoring range, but they're not in the red zone. Let's keep them out of the red zone. Let's bring some pressure and lights out. I think he might be as good of a pass rushing specialist as there is in the NFL. His 5th sack of the season, and most likely puts the Oilers, let's see, out of field goal range. No, they're going to go for, let's see it. Let's see. It's Seabass. We remember what Seabass did for us back in the day. Pretty much automatic. It's up. That does not look good. Get out of here. Oh, come on, Deshaun. No! That is the worst interception of all time.
That's terrible.
What a calamity of errors. We had Deshaun. It was not the greatest of pass. But it should have been an incompletion. Then Jackson does some. What? At least I can comfortably say I've never seen that before. Look, he like baps it up for no reason into the arms of Nick Collins. That's brutal. Let's go to. Oh, he's so scrawny. Deshaun Jackson showed a little bit of fight there. 4th and goal on the 2. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, man. This is a revenge game. This is a rivalry game. Come on, Megatron. Come on, Megatron. That should be good. It is 2 feet in. Colt Brennan, 3rd touchdown of the game. Don't pay attention to the route. Pay attention to the score. Third and 5. Again, you can see him panting in the backfield. This has been a Steven Jackson show. They haven't been going to him. Well, that's a mismatch. As much as we like our linebacking core, Jason Witten is a size mismatch. We're going with pass cover guys, the faster, quicker guys, sideline to sideline guys. But anytime you match them up, 6'4", 6'5" tight end, they're going to give up a decent amount of advantage in the size department. So the tight ends, if you have a really good one, they can take advantage. And you saw that right there on display. Oh, stop leaving touchdowns on the field, man. Hurts till it hurts. Learn how to execute. Why? Why? Look, nice pass. And then just, oh, wow. Like, of course, the ball that's a convenient bounce. Hope Calvin Johnson's all right. Oh, there we go. Lights out. 3rd sack of the game. Needed here now. All the momentum has kind of gone the way Houston. I mean, they haven't really capitalized on much, but more often than not, the better play is falling in their direction right now. So let's just keep it coming. Do not let them get a garbage touchdown on this drive, because they are a touchdown, 2-point conversion away from potentially tying this game up. So we're going to need that stingy red zone defense. Would love Sean Merriman to get his 4th sack. Seeing what James Harrison's doing on the Oilers side, I think Merriman can do the exact same thing. Oh! Weapon X! Take it all the way, son. Take it all the... Oh, he's so slow. Well, there's a way that I can flip Anquan Bolden and get my Andre Johnson back. You better believe I'm going to try my darndest to do it. And right there, defensive touchdown worth 1 full star. Brian Dawkins, had an interception, 2 games ago against the Eagles with that last episode? I can't remember. It's been literally 3 days since I played the last part of this Pink Slips episode. But there we go. Lights out. What a hit. And what a play by the defense. All right, they got 4th down. This is their last chance. I mean, even then, it's still minuscule. They get touchdown, onside, touchdown. But this will at least be the dagger. And let's just get up another pick 6. Come on, Darrell. Come on. Oh, yeah. People say, C4, you don't play a whole lot of defense. You Simmons, I'm a beast at defense. You give me all... I'm not good at this game. But if I had to pick, am I better at offense or defense? It's 100% defense. And just like that, you're getting a little taste. Back-to-back drives. And that's Revis, best corner in the NFL. Pac-Man Jones decides to get in on it. Oh, and then the sack fumble. Oh, it's going to be a 5-star. I don't even know who got there on the sack fumble, but Nada picked it right up. Just like that. 3 defensive touchdowns and 3 assuming drives. I think that's Hittner, I believe. Dante Hittner coming in. It's either him or Pollard. No, it is. Nice. Dante Hittner destroy Eli, man. My God. I don't even need the pen and paper. It's a 5-star. Won the game. Won by 21. Divisional. It's got the divisional scoring. We had 3 defensive touchdowns. We got 3 touchdowns. Colt Brennan. 4 sacks. Sean Merriman. It's like an 8-star. Plus minus 5 turnovers on the just dominant. I think we're bringing Andre Johnson home. And we get to spin the wheel on top of that. So we're after the bye, but we still gotta spin the wheel from that dominant victory over the Houston Oilers. We got 10 points in the bank. As you can see on the wheel, we got Dev Trait Boost, pick a team, 20 overall, and Pink's Special. I feel like we're now at a point in the series I don't need to explain every single time what these awards are, but I will say I'm always checking the comments, because every now and again there's a great suggestion, and we get pick a team, which I'm not changing it one damn bit. I'm 99% sure I'm going to get Andre Johnson, but in case not, we technically can use whatever the best potential plus 10 upgrade is at any position on our squad to do so. But we're most likely, I'm going to evaluate things, but most likely, if we can, I'm going to pair Andre Johnson with Megatron. And using my full 10 points, yeah, can I get it? Unreal. Can't wait. We have to finish things up here. Week 9, it's a sim game against a 1-win Pittsburgh Steelers team. We just added Andre Johnson. How can this, how's this gonna go wrong? Let's just, I'm gonna say, let's be positive. Let's just eliminate some of the annoyances, some of the grievances we've had with the Madden sim in games in years past. It's a 1-win Steelers team. We just added the best wide receiver in the National Football League. We have the Madden 12 cover athlete in Peyton Hillis. There's no way we're going to lose this game. Come on, Chip. Got this prolific offense. Let's see what you can do. This should be a quarterback-proof offense. Hey, Colt Brennan, who already plays well. We can't dog Colt Brennan one damn bit because he has been outstanding in these home games. But hey, you got Adrian Peterson to hand the ball off to. You got one of the best tight ends in the league, and you have the best 1-2 punch at wide receiver. For the love of God, beat a 1-win team. If this was like a, 5-6 win team that we're going up against, like-blinded team that's going to go in the playoffs, anything can happen to this. It's a 1-win. They're going, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing for the number 1 overall pick here. Gotta be able to win this game. And our offense and defense generally is falling flat. We get a 1-point lead. They went for it on 4th down. They're hungry. Fuck off! Oh, so calculating the stars. They won the game. It's 1 star. Patrick Ramsey, whoever that is, 350 passing yards. That's worth half a star. They had 100 yards for Fasano, worth half a star. 100 yards Hines Ward, worth half a star. Defensively, they got nothing. It's a 2.5 star performance. We cut it in half because it was a sim game. Then you add up, you round up. It's a 2-star performance, a +4 upgrade for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Pittsburgh's second starting corner is this guy, Jacques Reeves out of Purdue, 75 normal. They have that +4, and they're going to use that to get Aqib Talib, 79 superstar dev corner, who, wasn't a starter for us by any means, but that's a really big loss because, he was only going to get better. Anytime you lose a superstar dev player, and you're not even recouping a star dev on the way back. You're straight up getting a guy that's never going to have any chance to develop, never going to have any chance to play, never going to be able to take over for a guy who at a later date could regress, which is kind of what we had planned for Aqib Talib. It's annoying. That's an annoying loss for sure. All right, so that is how we're going to end today's episode with, unfortunately, a very, very frustrating loss against Pittsburgh. 5-3 is where we sit. Second place in the division behind the 7-2 Colts, especially when the Colts having that much of a lead. You cannot lose to a one-win team in Pittsburgh. Absolutely have to be able to win that one. When we come back for the next episode, which is 39, which should be coming up to you guys Saturday, we have our 2 games we get to play right at the rip. Week 10 against Dallas, Week 11 against divisional rival Marshalls. And then we have 2 sim games that could decide the fate of our season. We have a Week 12 sim game against the Colts, a Week 13 sim game against the Marshalls, and that could be a 2-game swing where the Colts win 2. That is next week is probably going to be the most important episode for us in terms of trying to get back to the playoffs after missing the playoffs brutally last year. First team out last year. Next week's episode is going to be very, very important for that, especially that Week 11 to Week 13 stretch. Because if we go 3-0 in that, we could very well be leading the division come week 13, going on to week 14. We play like dog shit. We lose one or two, if not all three of those games, and our playoff hopes are pretty much dashed. So it's going to be very important. I'm glad and I'm pumped that next time we get to hop in on the sticks, we do get to play with Andre Johnson and Calvin Johnson outside at wide receiver. So make sure you guys tune back to that one. Hope you guys are enjoying Flashback Pinks. As always, smash that like button. The likes help the old YouTube algorithm. Helps out with old C4. Continue to subscribe, share your love, spread the word that this channel's popping off and getting ready to take it to another level in Madden 21. Very close to 130,000 subscribers. So keep on keeping on with that. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow with part 2 of the Rams rebuild. See you then, guys.